Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Enter the Gungeon with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony and this is Enter the Gungeon. Because of the mistake with the pilot and the marine, that means we are on to a hunter run today. If you want to play this game along with me, be sure to check the description of the video for some links to the various developers, publishers, and of course to purchase the game on Steam. Here we are in the Keep of the Lead Lord. Still haven't opened up that shortcut to Chamber 2, unfortunately. But we're bound for it any day now. Alrighty. Off to a decent start. I mean, 4 money isn't all that much, but we could get less. And we've only made it through one room, but we still haven't taken damage. Alright, this Dark Knight shouldn't be too hard without his grenade buddies to help him out. And as long as we keep circling around him, he'll be pretty hard pressed to actually hit us. I'm gonna take out this Bulletin. I was gonna say before finishing off those slimes, but it looks like I already finished those slimes off without even realizing it. I guess maybe it was just a medium-sized one that spawned rather than a large one. Who knows? Okay, 2 Dark Knights. On the other hand, compared to the one we fought earlier, going to be much harder to face, especially if they're on opposite sides of us. So we got to make sure we're keeping them off to one side. We also want to kill that one that's in the back first, and we succeeded. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a struggle there because this one here was blocking him off, but it ended up being quite a bit easier because our gun just kind of shot right around him and took out the first guy. No problem. I'm gonna flip a table. Don't know who the enemies in here are. They're tough. It's one of these green books that makes like a clover pattern, and a couple other hard ones, and a red book that's quite a bit easier than the green one, dodge-wise. Look at that. That's insane. If we didn't have a shelf to hide behind, that would have been significantly more difficult. Got to take out one of the birds before he shoots. The other one that I had assumed would be there, having not actually seen him, much easier to take out when you don't have 2 firing at you. And then the purple bullet guy was, of course, not a problem at all. In our first chest, what do we got inside it? A gun. A green chest contained a gun. Not sure if that goes against what I've said in the past. Rubidine something. Rubidine. Ooh, the flash rays during the shootout. I'd love to see that. That seems like it's going to be pretty cool. Rubidine prototype, it never quits. A prototype ricochet blaster. This blaster was created to test the limits of projectile impact and ricochet physics. Okay, so whatever we shoot out of here will bounce around a lot, most likely, and pretty good chance. I wouldn't actually. Never mind. Not a pretty good chance. A small chance that it might also charge. It does not charge, but it does ricochet around pretty fantastically. I like that. I like that a lot. Even when we miss a shot, there's a good chance that it'll bounce right back and hit something anyway. I love it. If it had a piercing effect to it, such that it could hit an enemy and then go through to another one, that would be even more amazing. But it is just good in its own right with exactly its current behavior. So I'm not complaining, I was just making a statement that if it was better, it would be better. I'm going to not waste any ammo here and just let him walk right through all those barrels. Didn't want to risk walking into him by speeding up the process and walking into them myself. Are there any pads we haven't taken yet? No, we just got one more to go. And there's going to be plenty of rooms down past here. And also a free key is fantastic. I didn't mention it, but we did get one. And I love it. So far, great game. Nothing to complain about at all. Got to get out of the way of this explosion. Always got to be careful with those. If you don't see them, they can prove quite a detriment. Alright, the Dark Knight is gone, as are all the other first wave enemies. And the grenade popped up. I didn't have time to mention it, but could have been a little bit disastrous there. Even more so than the barrels, but I managed to avoid them without a problem. Hopefully this is the path to our merchant. It doesn't look to be the case. We'll see more once we finish up this room. It doesn't look like there's any doors down here, so I think we're going to have to backtrack in order to actually find our merchant. I'm going to do that now, just so we can see what he's got for sale. In another room up here, that I'll hit first, because I suspect this one won't have any other rooms coming off of it. I was right. It is the boss fight, so I guess I wasn't exactly right, but it's stuff we do not need to explore prior to going to the boss fight. All right. Could have a little bit of complicated dodging soon. No, we managed to take care of that before it became confusing with the bullets flying in different directions. This gun, as much as I love it, does provide a problem where we have a little bit of trouble seeing the enemy shots. I want to see what happens if I flip this table. It's inside that one, and then if I flip this one, that's pretty odd. I like it. All right. And there's our shopkeep entrance, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's a shotgunner present that I didn't see immediately, and another one over here as well. Almost dead. All right. And a free brown chest. Probably not anything great for us, but it's free. Potion of gun friendship, temporary +1 to gun. So I believe that has nothing to do with befriending the enemies in the room. I believe it just makes our gun better. Temporarily increases combat ability. Another of Gupton's inventions, the potions of gun friendship, will temporarily strengthen one's bond with their weapon, increasing combat prowess significantly. So we'll definitely save that for the boss fight. It may or may not be able to recharge. That is yet to be seen. If it's a single-use item, as a potion would logically be, or if it is a rechargeable, reusable item as anything in a video game could mechanically be. We are going to want some ammo before our boss fight, but we got a couple more rooms to fight in, or maybe not, to be frank. It could be that is our item room and we've got nowhere else to fight. What else do we carry? Crossbow, right? The hunter starts with a crossbow. I frequently forget about that. Let's use our Rubidyne prototype until it's empty. At this point, the 21 ammunition it contains isn't going to be a huge boon for us in the boss fight. We're going to go into the boss fight with it, but we're probably going to have to switch to our crossbow. I was going to say this 21 ammunition wouldn't be worth saving. You know what I just realized? With the bouncing shots going all around, there's a good chance it revealed a secret room. We'll take a couple seconds to look around at a couple different rooms, and then we'll just head right on into our boss fight if we don't find anything right away. Crush a couple things just for fun. All right. And that we'd use this weapon up hoping to get ammunition for it later, but knowing full well that we'd probably end up going into our boss fight with the crossbow instead. I think we are just going to go in with the 21 ammo, though, and hope for the best, and hope that I don't make a mistake with the weapon switching. We have found a secret room. Open it right on up, and half a heart isn't what I wanted there. Spending a blank, especially to get half a heart that we can't pick up. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't take it, so let's teleport right on out to our boss fight and get going. We have to use our potion of gun friendship. Do not forget to do that. And we're fighting the Gatling Gull in a room that is hopefully relatively easy to fight him in. And this potion is reusable. I didn't think it would be, but I did have a little bit of a suspicion, as I mentioned, and it ended up being the case that it is reusable. Gotta switch to our crossbow. Hopefully our potion is still working, though I have no idea how to tell. I think now that it's recharging, that means it has worn off. This isn't good, but we do have some health lying around on the floor that we can go back as long as we survive and pick up. We're gonna survive. He's more than halfway empty, and I'm just exactly halfway empty. Using blanks is essential when your dodging game isn't quite on point. Where is he? Hiding from me while launching missiles. These missiles, man, pretty tough. I think I got hit by 2 of them. So clearly they're not my strong suit in the fight against the Gatling Gull, but hopefully I'll get better at that as we go. He's almost dead now. and we still have half our health. We can survive 2 more hits. If he hits us a 3rd time, we die. Hopefully he won't hit us at all. Besides the 3 times he already has. Okay, just a couple shots. Couple more, 1 or 2 more. Just the 1, and we did it. We're moving on to the 2nd floor. Guaranteed. We are going to first go check out our secret room, pick up that other heart. What do we get here? Moonscraper, Beow. This thing, I believe, is amazing. If it's what I remember it being, it's hecka good. Right, so we're going to go to our secret room, get that other half health, hopefully not fall into the pit in the process, and then go down to our 2nd floor where we have 3 keys. We just need... How much do we need? We need 60 more money. Alright, we made it across just fine, but just to be safe, we will be teleporting in to save time, of course. Did we pick up any additional ammunition? Maybe we refilled the crossbow by accident? No, we did not, but we do have the Moonscraper, so I'm not worried about our ammunition situation. This has 700, and it really eats away at enemies if it's what I think it is. And I do think that it is what I think it is. Alright, 60 more money is all we need. Hopefully we reach that. Last time we got this close to unlocking it, I did die to the boss and not end up getting the money from the boss fight. And the money from the boss fight probably would have pushed us over that 120 threshold and gotten us the ability to... Okay, it doesn't quite eat the enemies up as I thought, but it does bounce off of them and bounce around the room, and that is amazing. Ooh, okay, I wasn't expecting him to charge right then. I thought I would be able to... If I had just stood where I was, he would have just shot into a wall, and I wouldn't have even had to worry about taking him out. He would have taken himself out. Unfortunately, I did get hit, but life goes on. Gotta be careful. I wasn't quite prepared for the layout of this room. Ooh, goodness. I gotta just do that for peace of mind here. This went from being a real good run to just me messing it up quite a lot. I think I got a little overconfident. Gotta take this guy out. He is a tough guy. I really don't like Lead Maiden. So overpowered for the stage in the game. As long as we hide in one of these rooms, he shouldn't be able to hit us. Alright, one more time through and we'll be fine though. Okay, I can't really get to him in time. Alright, here we go. Ready? He's gonna die in 3, 2, 1. He didn't. I figured a countdown would convince the game to do what I needed it to. I gotta get out of here. I ran into him. I got 1 hit left in me. He's dead though, so we should be pretty much okay as long as I don't get hit by those things that I forgot don't disappear when he dies. Okay. Some health would really help. I might have to buy some, which would mean probably not being able to unlock the shortcut to Chamber 2. What is it? The Flash Ray. Oh, this is the first time we're seeing it, and it's the first game after we unlocked it too. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to buy that. Do we risk going into another room without health? I think we do. Maybe... Oh, we're actually out of blanks. So even if I had revealed the secret room already, I wouldn't be able to go into it because I don't have any blanks to reveal it. I have to purchase one, and that defeats the purpose of our money, or saving our money. If I die in the next room or two, we do have plenty of time to restart a run, and I don't mind doing that. It'd be a shame, of course, with the progress we made and how well we did on the first floor too. Didn't get hit until the boss fight, which is rare for me. Hopefully it will become much less rare because the first floor is obviously the easiest floor, but at the moment that is still a relative rarity in these runs. So it's nice for me to see, and hopefully I'll be able to get through the whole floor and kill the boss without getting hit. Got to take these sharks out before they just start shooting out crazy amounts of bullets like that. Luckily it's behind them, so if they're charging at me, I don't really have a risk of getting hit. Gotta flip a table. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Just take out the boxes, take out the summoners. These guys are tough to combat simultaneously. Is there anything coming toward me right now? There's a summoner right there. Hopefully that hits him. And now he's closer to me, which makes him a lot easier to deal with. Alright. Hopefully this is just some bulletkin and no more tough enemies. We got a Dark Knight, but with him being the only thing left in this room, it shouldn't be too hard unless I mess up pretty badly. Just one more shot there. Took care of him. We need 30-ish, 32 more money to come out on top in this run, to have accomplished something significant, which is unlocking the shortcut to Chamber 2. 3 keys, 120 currency. Gotta take out this. Oh, with him there, no, that was the only option, taking out the summoner. Okay, Slime's next, then the last bulletkin. If we got just like a huge haul of money in this room for no apparent reason, I would be ecstatic. Just give me 32 money. You know you want to. A blank. Not terrible. Might have to check around, see if we got any secret rooms revealed to us. Cracks in the wall to open up with a blank. I don't see anything. It's unfortunate. The last one had half a heart of health that I kind of scoffed at, and at this point with love, it's just a little bit of a buffer. I could easily get hit once in any room. It'd be a lot harder to hit me twice. I can sell my crossbow, and I'm going to. This guy gave me not quite enough. Do I sell the Moonscraper too? Yes. I'm gonna die soon. If nothing else, I am now capable of unlocking the shortcut to Chamber 3. Chamber 2. I'm so glad I thought of that. Some people might be mad at me for doing that, because I just gave up 2 pretty decent weapons, 2 things that were going to save me, and now I have only my rusty sidearm with any ammunition. But it doesn't matter if we survive for another couple rooms when we can actually make permanent progress. Hey, you've got 120 money and 3 keys. I can use those to trade for parts. Can I have them? Here you go. Thanks. I'll go buy the parts. That's most of the parts taken care of, but I'm going to order some things special from the acquisitions department. Can you bring me 10 HMON credits? Oh, come on. I need 10 HMON credits to place the order. We don't have that many. That's going to take a couple games to get. We have 2 now. We get like 1 to 2 every time we kill a first floor boss. If we kill second floor bosses, we probably get 2 or 3. We're going to do our best to keep on fighting. Maybe beat another boss. Probably not with the amount of health we have, unfortunately. But we're going to do our best just to succeed in this run now that we've made some permanent progress. Not unlocking the shortcut, but making progress toward unlocking the shortcut. All right. So with that, we're going to return to the breach. And I want to look around and see if maybe we've gotten to a point where we can talk to any of those people we freed. This guy is never in the mood to talk to me, apparently. Scram, I'm off duty, scram. For now, you'll have to make it down the hard way. Good luck. Yep. I've freed 2 people from prisons, and yet cannot... Well, I've freed 3 people from prisons. 4 if you count these guys as 2. One day, I will find my control rod and escape. He's not happy here? No. I thought he liked the lady. Like, was sworn to protect her of his own free will, you know? Apparently not. Okay. So it looks like we are not going to be able to talk to anyone new. I'd like to know who I freed from the prisons and what that gets for me. But for now, that's all. In other words, that's all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next episode.